man panic excellence na nadu dan kwakufu ado ne Ghana for senhye ebi ni nyina na fa Covid-19 yare anamo ahodo awutu dem pe to so dun wotwe ne man panic e kasaye eyenra na ne kasa mo kasama do bebre na ba ko kan e fa homesu ho ne se ye ma ene office ne mu a omda so wo fi omunku school no se yakopon adom na afiko na wie ya January bosu mi no fimpinu ne aduonu ba ko no ana nkwada an be hyase akọ school.
The strategic, controlled, progressive, safe easing of restrictions continues, with its overarching objective being to restore our lives and economy back to normal. SHS2 and JHS2 students are back in school, as are some students in tertiary institutions and colleges. Indeed, the academic year for new and continuing university students will commence from January 2021. Football, the passion of the nation, will return in 2 weeks. Private burials, still with a maximum of 100 persons, are being performed. And the limit on the numbers of persons who can attend conferences, workshops, and award events has been lifted, subject to the strict adherence of COVID-19 protocols. Enrianum, insisea ayaye efa yariano. Onyankopon adaroma eye adwuma. Nanso yariano daso wo ho. Nti mesramu titru mu frifia mon koso enhye mas no. Na mundi muhuni na no na beboa yen aboye ho bai na mayen kwan apam yare no kra ifriye mem.
Na mampani na nado kasa emu no ndo kire se wo hwe na aban na modern wa bofo Covid-19 ni kun hu na anya senkuma aban na aye dwuma papa.
During my last update a month ago, we had a total of 507 active cases. 45,258 persons had recovered, and 297 persons had unfortunately died. As of Friday, 16th October, the number of active cases has declined further to 398, with 46,664 persons fully recovered from the virus, putting our recovery rate at 98.5%. 13 more deaths have occurred, bringing the total number of deaths tragically to 310, out of a total number of 510,074 persons tested. The rate of death, 0.5%, continues to remain very low. When you take a close look at the measures some other countries are having to take, including imposing nighttime curfews and partial lockdowns, declaring state of emergencies, limiting the numbers of people permitted at public gatherings, and mandatorily fining persons for not wearing masks, all in the bid to contain the second wave of the virus, we in Ghana have been spared all these developments and restrictions. We must thus be doing something right. In fact, our favorable situation at the moment is thanks to the effectiveness of government policies, the cooperation of you, the Ghanaian people, and ultimately to the grace of God.
Na sawa ye yarebon ekuru ya ho ye nyina nim se amanone ne fie de ba o man Ghana mu enu ti se wo ye hoho bi na se bia continue na so oba Ghana ansa bodu kutuka no man na ofiri so awo ba no ese wudi kan eye test no don hwero adoso mi na se na ansa chi ansa no ba Ghana ha ade karata na kire ansa na kutuka nso yasan atese wo na bi nim che se na ansa de na no ode dodo ntanka be ya akaye no be ye nafua enum na so bampani kire se na nfua miensa no eno a ane ebegina so.
Fellow Ghanaians, we all know that the emergence of the virus on our shores came from abroad, necessitating the closure of our borders by land, air, and sea in March 2020. Following the provision of testing facilities, which ensure the speed and accuracy of COVID-19 testing, Kotoka International Airport was reopened on 1st September 2020. It has been 6 weeks since the reopening, and a total of 30,564 passengers have been tested, from which 92 have tested positive. All 92 are asymptomatic cases whose status, but for the test, would not have been detected and would have spread the disease amongst the rest of the population. I'm aware that some are calling for government to extend the PCR negative test period before boarding the flight from 3 days to at least 5 days. I believe, in the context of the second wave of infections that is engulfing so many countries of Europe and America, that we have to insist on the 3-day period. It is better to be safe than sorry.
Yabe fi COVID-19 semu na yakọ NDC aman yoku no mu na